Let's talk. It's the reclusive sibling of the VLOOKUP, and it's not very common. It's not used that much, but it's worth knowing about, worth understanding, and it might save you in a pinch. So let's see what we're talking about. So I just have some quick data here. It's some student scores, and it's arranged in such a way that it's across the columns like this rather than the student names being down the side. So this is an example when we might want to start looking at using an HLOOKUP. So the HLOOKUP looks across the first row of the range that you specify to find a search term. It finds a search term and then it works down the column. So it's just the VLOOKUP transposed. So it's nothing difficult. So let's do a very basic example. We're going to look for, let's take a look at Lucas J, and let's find his week 3 score. So it's very simple. We'll do HLOOKUP. We're going to search for Lucas J. The range we're going to search in is in this here, and we are going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4th row, because the 4th row in this table is the week 3 score, and we're looking for an exact match. We'll hit enter, and it gives me 79, which is that one there. Okay, so let's just quickly extend this. At the moment we hard-coded the word for there, the number 4, which doesn't really help if we wanted to change this to see week 2 score or something. So let's take a quick look at how we would modify the formula using a match. So this time we'll say HLOOKUP again, and we're going to search for the cell above, which is the Lucas J again. We're going to search across here. So we'll go and search for Lucas in that first row, where this time we're going to match the week 3 score to give us the row number we want to go down to. So if you remember when we were looking for week 3, we came down 1, 2, 3, 4 rows to this 4th row. So this time, instead of specifying that explicitly, we're just going to say whatever I've got typed here, go and find it in my column A, and then wherever that matches, use that number there, the reference of the match where it happens, to then pull out the data from that row. And we'll do an exact match, and then we need the final one is the last false for the HLOOKUP, and this time it's 79. It's the Lucas J. So if we tried to change it to Mason C, we'll get a different score. That's his 81. And if we tried to change it to a week 1 score, for example, we'll get 72, which is his one there. Like the VLOOKUP, like we saw with the VLOOKUP, it has a true version. So let's take a quick look at this, and this is where the true example is where we don't have an exact match anymore. We have, in this case, I've got 4 dates, the start of each quarter through the year, and this is the fees to join this gym. For example, say if you join at the very beginning of the year, it costs $7.99 for the whole year. If you join at the start of Q2, it's $5.99. If you join at the start of Q3, it's $3.99, and if you join just in Q4, then it's just $1.99 for those last 3 months. Now, let's say, for example, you join on August the 3rd, 2017. Then what membership level are you paying? And obviously, this is a pretty simple example. We could just very quickly go and find out that it's the $3.99. But what if you had 10,000 customers, all with a date associated with when they joined, and you wanted to quickly work out which membership tier they were in? Then very quickly that would get out of hand. In fact, we'll even see an example of that. So let's work out this first one, and then we'll be able to apply the formula all the way down to all of these different examples we have and see what membership levels people are. Because it would be super tedious to obviously do this manually for all of them. That's the whole point here. So in this example, we'll do HLOOKUP. We're going to search for that date, which is the 3rd of August. We're going to look in row 1, that one there, and return data from row 2. And not false this time, it's going to be true, which means it's sorted and it's approximate matching. So what it will do is search for the 8th. So it's bigger than that, it's greater than that, it's greater than that, but it's smaller than that one, so then it drops back and gives me the values there for that one. So it says if you join in August, you're going to be paying $3.99 for the remainder of the year because you're in this Q3 group. So let's just lock that search table, make sure we don't lose that, and then we should be able to copy that down and just double click, And this first one, you join in June, you're still before the 1st of July, so you should just be paying the $5.99, which you are. December and November, you're paying $1.99, January you're paying $7.99, and you can see it's gone down and filled out all those membership levels for me very, very quickly. So that is the HLOOKUP, and we saw it being used with the match. Now, I would advocate just learning to do these sorts of lookups here is really just learning how to use the index and the match, because the index match is more flexible, more powerful than these HLOOKUPs. Good to know about the HLOOKUP though, and there are scenarios like this one, for example, where it is super, super useful and will save you having to do anything more complex. So that's the HLOOKUP. Thanks for watching.